It is once again, we have been blessed by the God of heaven just to be here on this morning.
Yes.
With everything that is going on in the world today, but God continues to smile upon us. He continues to show mercy towards us. And He allowed us to be here. Good to have all those who are visiting with us. Know that we are very glad to have you. Hope that we can say something that we can help encourage you, to help encourage ourselves as well. Encourage you to please bring your Bibles. We cannot never leave the Bible. Always got to stay with the Word of God. Jesus said, if you love me, keep my commandments. I heard one person say, Jesus said, you love me, keep the Word of God with you all the time. Okay? So let's make sure that we bring Bibles so we can follow along with the Word of God. There's no one so good until we can just take their word for it. The only somebody that good is God Himself. And Jesus wants us to study, learn more about His will and His way. So let's make sure we bring our Bible so we can follow along. You know, sometimes in life we do things, and we feel like what we do, don't nobody know about it. And we kind of keep everything secret. Just don't say nothing about it, didn't nobody see it, or don't nobody know it. We'll just keep it to ourselves. But I want you to know, in the book of Numbers, what the brother read from over here, in Numbers chapter 32, verse number 23 and verse number 24, and listen to the Word of God. And Moses writes this book, and he's dealing with the children of Israel. And the children of Israel could be like the children that is here today, like Easthaven, or the congregation. People don't always want to do things like God said do it. But in Numbers 32, verse 23 and 24, the Bible said, but if you would not do so, behold, ye have sinned it against the Lord. And be sure your sin will find you out. Your sin, Moses said, now, your sin find you out. Doing things that is wrong don't mean that we have got away with it. You know, sometimes people do things and they think they got away. I tell people all the time, don't drink alcohol, don't use drugs, and go have a drug stream, a drug test. Imagine how people can walk in a plant or walk somewhere and want to put an application, and knowing all the time they're going to do drug stream, and think they get smoked though, but use drugs and go on and take a test. Gonna find you out. Okay? Please don't walk in a bank or rob it, and with a gun in your hand and looking up at the camera. I mean, it's going to get you. Right? So here Moses is. He said, your sin will find you out. I mean, doing things wrong, we really don't catch up with all of us. So the best thing we can do is do the right thing. But when we do things wrong, we catch up with us. There's no respect for a person with God. It don't matter who we are, and we do things wrong, we're going to catch up with us. Well, it seems like sometimes where we get in our mind that I done got away. And ain't nobody going to know nothing about it, so it's okay. But God is always looking, He's always seeing. He's all-knowing God, He's all-seeing God. He knows everything. But we're going to look at a story, then let's be yours on this morning. Your sin will find you out. Now, in the book of 2 Kings, the Lord, notice chapter 11, and I'll just start reading verse number 1, and then look at some stuff that took place And people thought, well, it was over with. But it wasn't over. Before your sin, find you out. There's no sense in me putting on a big front when I come to worship. Ain't no sense in me running in the house, putting us stuff when some of the brothers and sisters come. Why? Because see, sin will find you out. You know? A lot of times we want to hide stuff, put it up, get it out of the way because say people coming. And don't realize who's looking all the time. Now, I believe if I can't hide it from God, I might well to come on over with everybody else. Because it ain't going to do me a bit of good to hide it from you all, and God is looking. And when I can't hide it from God, I might well come on over. You know, Johnny Taylor said everything is out in the open. Everything is in the open now, so might well let everybody know about it. But notice in the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 11, brother Lord, notice verse number 1, and notice what the Bible says. 2 Samuel.
2 Kings.
Go ahead, no, sorry, go to 2 Kings. 2 Samuel. Let's start at 2 Samuel, and we'll make our way. In 2 Samuel, chapter 1. And we'll work our way there, but in 2 Samuel, chapter 11, I want you to look at something that took place at verse number 1.
And it came to pass, after the year was expired,
Because after the year was expired,
at the time when kings go forth to battle,
now it's time for all the kings to get all their servants, all their warriors, and everybody go out and fight. And I want you to know David was a warrior. David have always went out and fought. You know, one time the women didn't congratulate David.
yeah,
David had been out, Saul sent David out. David come back in the city, here come all the women's out. And they were saying, Saul, he slain his 1,000. David his 10,000. Made Saul mad. Saul said, listen to him. The only prescribed to me is 1,000. David 10,000. What more could David have but the kingdom? But Saul didn't understood that he the one sent David out. David should not kill the 10,000 because Saul sent him to do it. But now it's time for everybody, the king, to go out to war. But notice what happened.
David sent Joab and his servants with him,
Now here David is, he's sending Joab out. All right?
and all Israel, and they destroyed the children
The
of
Bible
Ammon.
said he went out like David said and destroyed. I mean, they had a good time to kill people, just like David wanted them to do. But know what happened?
And besieged Rabbah,
All right?
but David tarried still at Jerusalem.
See, David, he go. Be careful when you sit around doing nothing. The devil is busy. And sometimes when you're not doing anything, the devil will find something for you to do.
Amen.
The busier we can stay, the more we have a chance to stay out of the way of the devil. But doing nothing. The Bible said David tarried still at Jerusalem. He didn't go.
Yes.
All right?
And it came to pass
The
in the
Bible said
eventide
it came to pass in the evening.
that David arose from off his bed,
David, you should have already been gone. Should have been out. But the Bible said David arose, and know what happened?
and walked upon the roof of the king's
He
house.
walked up on the roof of the king's house.
And from the roof he saw a woman washing herself.
That's trouble. That's trouble. There are some things that some people can handle. Some things some people can't handle.
Right.
Okay? David got up, walked across the king's house, and he looked and he saw a woman raising herself.
And the woman was very beautiful to look upon.
That's trouble too. I said double trouble. I mean, anytime you just look at a woman bathing is something, but then a beautiful woman, I mean, that's trouble. All right, I know what the Bible says.
And David sent and inquired after the woman.
David wanted to know who she was. David, you got a wife. You don't even need to know who she is.
Man.
I mean, brother, got a wife now. All right. Keep up with our own wife now.
Man.
I mean, that's it. But David sent men want to know who is that woman?
And one said, Is not this Bathsheba, the daughter
Somebody
of
told
Eliam?
David, said, is it not Bathsheba? Go ahead, read.
The daughter of Eliam, the wife
All
of
right.
Uriah the Hittite?
Now, this Bathsheba. Go ahead, read.
And David sent messengers and took her. And she came in unto him, and he lay with her.
See, now David was wrong. They told David who she was. They told David who she was married to and everything. But some kind of way, David don't care. And brother, I'm going to tell you, in the church today, things are almost like it was back with David. Because see, so many times in the church today, husband and wife can be having a feud. They can be upset with one another. Then here another brother there, instead of him kind of solve the matter, instead he kind of put the fire out, he make it get bigger. Why? Because I want her to leave who she with so I can be with her. Also, but we need to understand that in the church, you can't have your sister, you can't have your brother. Ever somebody's married, and they're in the Lord's church, that they're having problems, don't make it bigger. Help them to get back together. Don't try to separate them. Don't try to pull them apart. Try to get them back together. Stay with your wife. Stay with your husband. I was preaching in Monroe County. And I wasn't even married. And I had met Kathy me the other day. We were talking. And when I went by her house, I got a phone call. And the brother said, Brother Hampton, I need you to come by my house before you head back to Hollow Springs. And I went by the house. But when I walked into the house, his wife was shedding tears. She was as a boo-hoo trying to like, what is the matter? I'm thinking, he done said something, but did something to make his wife cry. He kept telling her, tell Brother Hampton what it is. Tell him. She wouldn't tell me. Finally, he kept putting it, tell him what it is. Said, Brother Hampton, tell you what it is. See, my wife, she thinks she in love with you.
She thinks.
I'm looking around. And she said, yeah. I asked him, I said, did I do anything to your wife? He said, no, bro, you ain't did a thing to her. I never got, I said, sister, let me tell you something. You'll never have me. Never. You got a husband. And I don't know what you see about me that you like, but you need to try to get your husband to be like that. So, sister, I'm going to tell you, you can't have your sister husband. Brother, you can't have your brother her wife. I mean, you got to understand, you got to have your own wife. David should have learned this lesson. But none of what happened.
He lay with her, for she was
The Bible
purified.
said he lay with her. He called her, then he lay with her.
For she was purified from her uncleanness.
Uncleanness, go ahead, read.
And she returned unto her house.
She went back home. David done slept with her, now she gone. David done washed his hand, everything's fine. Don't nobody know. But remember now, your sin find you out. Go ahead, read and know what happened.
And the woman conceived,
The Bible said she conceived.
and sent and told David.
I just said though, and it gets even getting uglier and uglier. He gets more and more confusing, he's more and more bad because you not only you slept with this man's wife, but now you done got her pregnant. One day I tell everybody, Young ladies, you can't take a baby back and say, well, I don't want them. I don't want them taking them back. I know Walmart will let you return a lot of things, but not a child. You can't take that back. So when you get pregnant, I mean, that's what sin does. Sin take us more further than we want to go. And sin will cause us to stay longer than we want to stay. So here David, he committed adultery. Now now he got a child that he really don't want. And guess what? His wife don't want to tell her husband. But notice what the Bible says.
She sent and told David and said, I am with child.
One thing I love about Bathsheba, she told the right man. She didn't tell her husband, well, we finna have us a child. No, she went and told David, David, I'm with child. David knew child was. Go ahead, read.
And David sent to Joab, saying,
Now David plotted. Sin always come in cluster. In other words, you just don't do one sin and stop, because sin have a way of multiply. His spread. David done already laid with this woman. Now she's pregnant. Now David got to come up with a plan. He got to come up with a scheme now. He sent to Joab
and says, send me Uriah the Hittite.
Go get Uriah and send him to me. Notice David plan.
And Joab sent Uriah to David.
All right.
And when Uriah was come unto him, David demanded of him how Joab did.
Can you imagine David talking to Joab? How the war going? How's everything going? Go ahead, read.
And how the people did, and how the war prospered.
All right.
And David said to Uriah, go down to thy house and wash thy feet.
David being the king, he telling Uriah, this is what I want you to do. You've been out fighting and everything. Now it's time for you to go home. Go to your house and refresh yourself. All right?
Uriah departed out of the king's house.
Uriah with David, he just left.
And there followed him a mess of meat from the king.
All right.
But Uriah slept at the door of the king's house with all the servants.
Uriah did not even go home. He slept at the door and came back. Here Uriah. David told him to go home. David gave him some food to eat and everything, but Uriah still ain't go home. Go ahead, read.
He slept at the king's house with all the servants of his lord, and went not down to his house.
Go ahead, read.
And when they had told David,
told David,
Uriah went not down unto his house.
He didn't go home.
David said unto Uriah,
all right,
camest thou not from thy journey?
Uh-huh.
Why then didst thou not go down unto thine house?
I get it below. We're going to go slow. Now look, why did you go home? Uriah had a good answer for David. Notice what it said.
Uriah said unto David, the ark and Israel and Judah abide in tents.
Israel and Judah, go ahead, read.
Abide in tents.
They abide in tents.
And my lord Joab,
all right,
and the servants of my lord are encamped in the open fields.
They are in the open field.
Shall I then go into mine house?
Do you think, with all these other guys out there fighting, I'm going to go home and be with my wife?
To eat and drink, to lie with my wife?
And they not going home to their wife? In other words, what Uriah is saying there, all of us need to go together, or else we stay out here and fight together. All right, go ahead, read.
As thy soul liveth, and as thy soul liveth, as thou livest, and thy soul liveth, I will not do this thing.
He said, I'm not going to do it.
And
David ain't working. Uriah not going for it. David got to come up with something even more better. Go ahead, read.
And David said to Uriah,
all right,
tarry here today also.
Stay here today.
And tomorrow I will let thee depart.
Tomorrow I'm going to let you go.
So Uriah abode in Jerusalem that day and the morrow.
All right.
And when David had called him, he did eat and drink before him.
He eat and he drank.
And he made him drunk.
Uriah drunk. He'll stagger. He might fall, but he'll go home. Not doing it. Go ahead, read.
And at even he went out to lie on his bed with the servants of his lord.
Then him going home,
but
he went out there lie in bed with his servant. Then he go home. Know what happened?
He went not down to his house.
All right.
And it came to pass in the morning that David wrote a letter to Joab and sent it by the hand of Uriah.
This is sad. This is real sad. David is sinning and sinning and sinning. David wrote a letter. And what's so bad about it, he gave the letter to Uriah. Uriah don't know what's in the letter because he didn't read the letter. He just took what David said, got the letter. And then what the Bible said.
And he wrote in the letter saying, set ye Uriah in the
David.
forefront of the hottest
David
battle.
wrote the letter to Joash, and when Uriah bring the letter, put him out there on the front line. Where the battle is hot at. Put him out there where he really does a heavy fighting there. All right?
And retire ye from him,
And when he get out there, everybody will go back and leave him out there by himself.
that he may be smitten and die.
I want him dead. Remember that. Your sin find you out. It doesn't matter how good the plan is. I want you to know God still know the plan. Here he is, sending a letter. And the person that carrying the letter don't know it. That's a death trap. Go ahead, read it. Know what the Bible said.
And it came to pass when Joab observed the city,
All right?
that he assigned Uriah unto a place where he knew that valiant men
We're
were.
doing exactly what David said. Put Uriah right out there where the heat was real hot, where they were fighting at. All right?
And the men of the city went out and fought with Joab. And there fell some of the people of the servants of David, and Uriah the Hittite died also.
See now, he did. You know, David can wash his hand now. I'm out of it. It's over with. Won't nobody never know about she got my child. I'm going to take him in my house anyway. So it don't matter. But now, your sin still will find you out. Oh, it might be a long time coming. But sooner or later, you know, all of us know a change gonna come. Sooner or later, what done in the dark coming to the light. So here David is. He can wash his hand and he can say, you know, there was a close call, but I got out of it. But none of what happened.
Then Joab sent and told David all the things concerning the war.
He told David what all had happened. Go ahead, read.
And he charged the messenger, saying, when thou hast made an end of telling the matters of the war unto the king, and if so be that the king's wrath arise, and he say unto thee, wherefore approach ye so nigh unto the city when ye did fight?
Go ahead, read.
Knew ye not that they would shoot from the wall?
You imagine? Go tell me why y'all get so close. Y'all know they're going to shoot from the wall because that's how we do it on the wall. They shoot from the wall. Why you go so close? And that's where you put him in. Sin. I don't care how long it's been buried. It have a way of serving something. Regardless who saw you or who saw you not. Still God knows. David done slept with Uriah's wife. He done got her pregnant. He tried to make Uriah drunk. That didn't work. Now he done put him out on the front line and got him killed. Seems like to me everything is fine. But it's not over yet. Because there's somebody that always see everything. There's somebody that always says high, but he looks low. There's somebody that can be everywhere at the same time. There's someone else who knows the thoughts of all of us. There's somebody else who are listening and they hear what we say. We can't escape God. Because God is looking and He's listening. Let's look at it, Brother Lawler. Go on to chapter 12 and pick it up at verse number 1 again. And notice what the Bible says.
And the Lord sent Nathan unto David.
Well now, Nathan went in this picture. Nathan didn't know about the plan David had. Nathan wasn't there when all this went on. The Bible said God sent Nathan. Nathan was a prophet of God, so, God can just direct stuff to the prophet. He'll know what's going on. So God sent Nathan to David. But notice what happened.
And he came unto him and said unto
The
him,
Bible said, here come Nathan to David, and he said unto him,
there were 2 men in one city.
can't you just love how Nathan talked to David? I mean, a lot of times we just like to get mad and fly all over people. But sometimes I think it'd be good if we can just use that gentle approach.
Right.
You don't have to talk loud, you don't have to scream, but use the gentle approach. Use a good soft voice, a good soft tone. And just ease your way over to where you want to go. The Bible said, as Jesus sent his disciples out, he told them, said, be ye wise as a serpent,
Yes, sir.
harmless as a dove.
Right.
A lot of times we don't understand, but a person will tell you a rattlesnake is not going to rattle when you are full off.
Right.
He's not going to do it. But when the rattler starts rattling his tail, he close enough to strike them. But too many times, when we start rattling way off,
Right.
if every rattler would start rattling for, well, people know it's a rattlesnake, let me get out of here. But he's smart enough, he's wise enough not to rattle till he close enough to strike. So here comes Nathan, and they don't use that gentle, soft approach to David. Remember how he talked to David. Know what the Bible said?
There were 2 men in one city,
Nathan started telling David a story.
the one rich and the other
He tell
poor.
David, said, David, there was 2 men in one city.
Right.
You can imagine David, I can sit there and say, that ain't bad. I can listen to this. At least you ain't bringing up by your rise. You ain't saying about what I did to you, right? Why? You ain't bringing up that. So, hey, let's talk about the 2 men was in the same city. That's what the Bible said.
The one rich and the other poor.
Nathan said, one of the men was rich, the other one was poor. David, listen. But know what the Bible says.
The rich man had exceeding many
He
flocks
said-
and herds.
Nathan said, David, the rich man had exceedingly heard. He had a lot. Go ahead, read.
But the poor man had
He
nothing,
said the poor man didn't have nothing.
save one little ewe lamb,
He got one little lamb.
which he had bought and nourished up,
He nourished it.
and it grew up together with him and
He
with his
grew up
children.
with him, with his servant.
It did eat of his own meat
He ate of his own
and drank
food,
of his own cup,
drank of his own
and
cup.
lay in his bosom,
He laid in his
and was
bosom.
unto him as a daughter.
He was just like a daughter to him. You imagine David. He the king. David listened to the story. And brothers and sisters, I'm going to tell you, when we look at being married, we got to understand there's a lot of responsibility. And I can see what you write, what Nathan is saying to David. He was like our daughter to him. I was listening to a brother that was preaching on the radio, and he said, as brothers and sisters, we need to take marriage more serious.
Yes.
Because if you're the man, you're a brother in Christ, and you get married to a sister in Christ, it's just like you walking up to God and asking God, can I marry your daughter? You asking God, can you marry his daughter? And some, but I don't think nobody ought to mistreat God's daughter.
Amen.
And when you marry a brother that is faithful, sister, you're telling God, I want your son. And we got to know how to treat one another. Marriage should get better, sweeter day by day.
Yes.
The older we get, we ought to grow old together. We ought to know each other's ways, and we ought to know what each other like and what we don't like.
That's right.
When you be around somebody for so many years, Brother Paul, you should know what they're going to say before they even say it. But here he is, said, She was just like a daughter to him. Know what the Bible said.
And there came a traveler unto the rich man.
Then, here come a traveler. Go ahead, read.
And he spared to take of his
The
own
traveler
flock.
came through. And you know, back in the Bible day, when traveler come through, you always do a feast. You would try to feed them something. And here come a traveler through. And the Bible said, this man that had all these flocks, and he didn't take none one of his sheep. But what did he do?
Spared to take of his own flock or his own herd.
All right?
To dress for the wayfaring man that was come unto him.
Go ahead, read.
But took the poor man's lamb.
He took the poor man's lamb.
And dressed it for the man that was come to him.
Dressed it, cooked it, and fed it to the wayfaring man. Notice what David did.
And David's anger was greatly kindled against the
Tell
man.
me somebody got mad. David got upset. David got mad. You mean to tell me, here's a guy that got all these flocks, and he gonna dress this one man lamb? He gonna kill it and then take down and say, who did this? Who is the man that did this? The Bible said they were robbed. David got mad. No, what it said.
And he said to Nathan,
all right?
as the Lord liveth, the man...
They bring the Lord in it. As the Lord liveth.
The man that had done this
and
thing.
I want you to know, as the Lord liveth, God don't never die. So he always gonna live. Just as sure as God lives. In other words, David said, look, you know God lives. Because God don't never die. Whoever did this, they got to pay.
Should surely die.
You got to pay. And the way you gonna pay, you gonna die. In other words, David is telling Nathan, just tell me who he is. And I'm gonna put him to death because look what he done. Remember now, your sin will find you out. It doesn't matter who we are. Our sin have a way of finding us out. Like I said, I love to look at cops. I love to look at the first 48. I mean, I look at these shows because I see people walking the bank with a pistol in the hand, robbing the bank, got them on camera, then they said, no, I didn't do it. Sin find you out. Somebody just like God, got all of us on camera, and we seeing what we doing, then we tell God I didn't do it. But notice something. That smooth talk, that easy going Nathan, finna hit David with the bomb now. Now he finna drop the bomb on David now. Know what he said?